Many WWE fans know that referees do much more than just count the pinfall. They'll pass information between the wrestlers and are the first to respond when something goes wrong. However, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Referees will assist wrestlers during a match and sometimes even save wrestlers from injuries. The referee in Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair's match at Evolution did both of these things. Since Lynch and Flair were competing in a last woman standing match, a ton of weapons got used, including a ladder. Instead of climbing it, Charlotte decided to use the weapon to lock in the figure eight. The plan was for Becky Lynch to use a chair to get out, but the positioning was off and Lynch couldn't reach the weapon. The referee immediately saw what the problem was and subtly moved the chair with his foot so that Becky could reach it. This wasn't the last time the ref would help during the match. At the very end, Lynch powerbombed Flair through a table on the floor. This was a very high-risk move, so to help keep both women safe, the referee sneakily grabbed Becky's attire to help keep her balanced. The Money in the Bank ladder match is nothing but pure chaos. Due to the number of participants and the amount of extreme spots, wrestlers sometimes need help to keep them safe. During the second Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania 22, one of the SmackDown referees was quietly making sure the ring was safe. The blue-shirted referee was seen several times moving ladders out of the ring to keep wrestlers from hurting themselves. In fact, one wrestler probably would have gotten hurt had it not been for this cautious referee. Bobby Lashley picked up Shelton Benjamin for the Dominator. A ladder was in the way, so at the last second, the referee moved it, giving Bobby and Shelton a clear landing. The referee's assistance didn't end there. A little later, that same referee held the ladder in place for Matt Hardy. Additionally, two referees did the same thing for Rob Van Dam when he went to perform the 5-star frog splash. Funny enough, that same referee secretly helped wrestlers during the Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania 23. During the climax, CM Punk and Mr. Kennedy were going at it. While the fans were distracted with that, the blue shirt referee quietly put a ladder in the ring. Mr. Kennedy would then use it to knock Punk out and ultimately win the match. 8 days after defeating Dolph Ziggler at Extreme Rules, Drew McIntyre had a rematch with the show-off on Raw. Ziggler chose the match stipulation last time, so the Scottish Warrior got a pick this time. McIntyre made the match Extreme Rules, and shortly after the bell rang, weapons started getting used. This led to Drew McIntyre throwing chairs into the ring. As he was doing that, one chair was coming toward Dolph. The referee reacted quickly and blocked the weapon with his hand, preventing the show-off from getting hurt. On a November 2013 episode of SmackDown, Alberto Del Rio was put in a match against the Great Khali. After fighting for about 5 minutes, Del Rio locked the Giant in his signature cross arm breaker. This was the finish to the match, but unfortunately, Khali's legs were touching the rope, which would technically cause a rope break. The referee saw this and quietly told the Great Khali to move his legs. Khali did that and then tapped out to end the match. At the Bad Blood 1997 pay-per-view, Bret Hart and the British Bulldog faced the Patriot and Vader in a flag match. Perhaps because it was a more patriotic match than usual, a fan decided he wanted to get involved. A man in a blue shirt tried to slide into the ring, but instantly the referee was on him. The ref and the British Bulldog got the intruder out of the ring, but it looked like Bulldog wasn't done. The British Bulldog may not have been planning on doing anything, although wrestlers have gotten physical with fans that have jumped into the ring. Regardless, the referee gave Bulldog a tap to help prevent him from doing anything. Had the British Bulldog started attacking the fan, he could have been sued. In late 2004, WWE hosted the 4th season of Tough Enough on SmackDown. 8 men competed in various challenges in the hopes of getting signed by WWE. In a very infamous moment, Kurt Angle issued a challenge to the Tough Enough participants to wrestle him in a real match. Daniel Puder, who is a legit MMA fighter, accepted and managed to get Kurt in a Kimura lock. The referee, realizing what was about to happen, counted Daniel Puder's shoulders, despite the fact they weren't completely touching the mat. Had the ref not done this, Kurt Angle's arm would have been broken. In 2021, the roles were reversed and Randy Orton saved a WWE referee from getting burned by fire. To see what happened, watch this video.